it's gonna be a quick little recap of the AM session, pretending as if we were coming in on a day. I don't know, at this time. What time is this? 9:10. So right before the open. What I find interesting is that we have a manipulation leg right here. Low, high, low, low, creates a bullish for the black. If we can close above here, come back down, move up, which we end up doing later in the day. What I want to draw your attention to is the fact that we took out Q3 lows. And to the left here, we have a nice little fair value gap inside of Q4 of yesterday's Q3. So actually, this is Q4. So this is yesterday's Q3, Q4 on the 6 hour cycle. And we have a nice little fair value gap in premium during Q4 90-minute cycle. But what's also interesting is that we can take our fib and throw it down here, find our mean threshold, which is interesting where price retraced to and created a 5-minute change in state of delivery. Quite interesting. If we take a look at this manipulation leg and project upwards, let's take this off. And what do we know? We go to two standard deviations and then reverse. Ideally for ES is 2.5, but hey, 2 all the way into 2.5 over to 2.5, that's damn near perfect. Also, what we have here, I thought was very interesting, is that this low here from what day is this? Uh, the 2nd of January at 5:40 a.m. Right before the gigantic drop, right? Giant drop, roller coaster in America. Pretty cool thing. Never been on it though. I'm not gonna go on it. So we do have a change in state delivery right here. Run up, taking out these relative highs right here, and boom. So this is a pretty powerful PD array right here. Just change in state of delivery, and the fact that we get confluence with 4 standard deviations as terminus. Maybe that is going to be terminus for this week. I don't know. But when I see stuff like that in Confluence, then that tells me that this is typical algorithmic price action and that we can trust that this is going to be a manipulation leg and that we're going to see a reversal. Now we can trust any change in states of deliveries that we find down here, which we end up doing or finding right here. Although it's not the ideal looking change in state of delivery, but nonetheless it panned out well. So that's on the 5. If we move over to 15, actually, let's just go over to the 4 hour. This is meant to be less than 5 minutes. All right. No, actually, go back to the 5. Got to show that there was manipulation in Q2 of Q3, and this is ideal manipulation in the manipulation cycle, right? Which is another reason why this is um, this is important. Also, this is pretty nice PD array. I don't know if many people saw this, but yes, this is manipulation going up. I think let me point this out today. Come down, run up, boom. Anyways, over to the 4 hour. Try to make this quick. What I find interesting here, I had this as previous day mean threshold, and this is Q3 of yesterday's mean threshold. Um, but looking outside of quarterly theory, we have this fair value gap here. ICC says we can put a fib on it. Um, and then he says that if we dip below mean threshold, that's fine. But if we close above, especially in the upper quadrant of a BISI, as we did here, right? Close above, dip back down, run up. That's pretty powerful. That's pretty bullish. That's bullish. That's what I'm trying to say. Also, what do we have here? Model 14, right? Price comes down to constant encroachment of the wick that dips into a PD array. In this case, this fair value gap here, and runs up. And look where the low is here. Look how that lines up perfectly with the constant encroachment. I'm sorry, mean threshold of this fair value gap right here. I don't know, folks. Um, seeing stuff like this gives me more confidence that price action can be um, anticipated. Um, and yeah, so I really don't have much else to say. If you made it this far, and I definitely fuck with you. Oh yeah, by the way, here, this is the fair value gap on the 4 hour. Look how 0.25 lines up with point 0.5 of um, this Q4, right? It's perfect, perfect price action. When I see these confluences, this gives me more confidence to go in on a trade. I was bullish on the day, but I got some nice little runs in. Close green on the day, four figures. But hey, it'd have been nice to run this all the way up. But anyways, that's all I got to say. Have a good day. Good night, wherever you are. On the 1 minute, I found something very, very interesting. We take this low down here and this high up here. Put our fib on it. I'm gonna take this off. Make it easy for you guys to see. Um, Constant encroachment. It's right here. Point 0.5. All right. This blue line is the model 14. This is the constant encroachment on the 4 hour. Price comes down, boom, at 10 o'clock or during the 10 o'clock reversal. Well, after 10 o'clock, right? So usually at 10 o'clocks we get reversals or continuations, um, and which lines up with Q4, which would either be a continuation or a reversal, right? So this is pretty interesting stuff. But anyways, come down, we hit constant encroachment on the 4 hour, the constant encroachment of the wick on the 4 hour, and then we run up right in time for the 10:08 um, push. I know we mentioned this a lot in the group chat, so definitely think that if we can align what takes place during this time with what's happening on a higher time frame, as well as using our optical trade entry, we can find trusting positions to take. So, anyways, I'm tired. I'm about to go sleep. Peace.